Pain is something that we all want to avoid, but it can become your greatest power in life if you use it wisely. My defining moment that led me to the life's transformation after the car accident brutally changed my life at the age of 22 happened probably around 6 months after the car accident. My parents decided that it would be good for us to have a break. After months of anguish, grief, tormenting fear for my future, we were very, very tired. We needed a break. And so we all decided to go to the resort town Palanga near the Baltic Sea. And as our tradition, when we arrived, we went out into the downtown to walk around, and the atmosphere was so uplifting and beautiful. There was a lot of laughter and jokes and children running around and playing and live music in the street and beautiful weather, and just sense of vacation and relax was thick in the air. And it brought me back to my memories of how just a year ago my bestie Renata and I were having vacation, and we walked in these streets and we were riding bikes. Oh, that was so much fun, and just a beautiful memory. And then realization of my reality hit me like a lightning in the sky, shattering the beautiful mental picture that I had from my memories and bringing me back to the reality, bringing me back to today. And today was very different. Today, I'm in a wheelchair. I don't have my legs anymore, and my left arm got fully paralyzed. And I felt incomplete, crushed, and totally helpless. And my heart was screaming out of torment and in disbelief. How is it possible? How my life, is it really true? How my life has brutally changed to the point of no return. And I could not understand, how can I live when I cannot take care of myself? What my life will look like when I cannot walk anymore. I cannot do anything independently anymore. I cannot leave my home. I cannot go to work. I cannot go to anywhere. I cannot live like a normal person. What my life is going to look like. Oh, there was such torment inside of me. I cannot even describe you. And then that inner pain was even tripled by the strangers, because I was stared at. They would stare at me as if I was an alien. And especially the heart-wrenching time was when they would look at me in my eyes, and then their eyes would slowly go down to where my legs should be, and then they would come back to my eye level. And when my eyes would see their eyes, I saw on their faces pity and this demeaning look with a question, and what are you doing here? I cannot even describe you how painful that was. It made me relive the tragedy over and over again. I felt like an outcast. God, sometimes I wished I didn't even exist. And then one day, that pain got to be so immense that I could not longer endure. It reached the threshold, and something happened in me. I felt how my pain was turning into determination, was turning into non-negotiable resolve to change it all. And I said to myself that I will not remain in a position where it would make people feel sorry for me. I will not remain in a position where I feel like an outcast, like I'm not part of the normal society anymore. I will do whatever it takes to change my life. Maybe they saw me weak because of the wheelchair, because I don't have legs, but they were very mistaken. The strength was within me. Those who stared at me could not even imagine what strength it required for me to get up every day and not give up, but strive to improve my life, to continue my life after losing nearly half of my body. They could not even imagine what courage it took me to go out in the street, out in the public, in the wheelchair without my legs. I am not weak, and I will not remain helpless. I will do whatever it takes to make myself independent again, and I will live a beautiful life no matter what. And this way, my pain became my strength to get out of that tormenting place in my life and to restore everything that the car accident has destroyed. I had a vision in my mind of the life that I wanted to live, and I knew that nobody and nothing will be able to stop me from implementing my vision. So after I got back home, I began aiming for my goals and achieving one goal after another. With God's help, I was able to transform my life from not being able to speak, to move, to do anything independently, to traveling 3 years later by myself across the globe, from Lithuania, Eastern Europe, to California, United States, and building my life all over again. It's been already many years that I live a dynamic, independent, beautiful life, and I can make a difference in other people's lives. I live the dream that it was impossible, and my life has a meaning. My life has a purpose, and oftentimes I catch myself that I feel even happier, feel more fulfilled than I ever was before the car accident. First couple of years after the tragedy, many people would tell me how sorry they were that my life was destroyed. Well, really, the car accident was only the beginning. It was only the beginning of a beautiful and remarkable life journey. And I have learned that it's not what happens to us that determines the quality of our life, determines the quality of our future, but what we do with all that happens. It's important to use the pain to your advantage. Don't allow your pain to crush you. Use that pain to change everything that you are not happy about. Use that pain wisely, and don't give up. Never give up.